Okay, look at my dragon! Woo! Isn't that so freaking cute? Okay, here. We can see the dragons I've been doing so far. Guess? Question mark? I'm pretty decent at guessing. I mean, that's pretty close, because I think it's like 7/9 technically. So I think it's 7/9 plus 32. But yeah, I mean, that's probably about right. Yeah, 90 freedom units is 32. 70 freedom units is like 20. So he has like even in Celsius, he has the house like a whole 10 degrees colder than the outside. Cries. But that's okay. I love him anyway. Oh yeah. And my dragon is so cool. I can't tell if you guys can hear me tapping my page or not. It seems like kind of, but nice. That's pretty warm, yeah. Oh, see, if it was that warm, he might not have the fan on all the time. Bryce, it's okay. I'm fine. Yeah, no, with no AC, that would suck. Oh, maybe, but if we do, it's either going to be already in here or we'll do it next time, because really I have just been working through this book that I got, and way that this book works is a little bit like that meme where it's like, here is the outline for an owl, now draw an owl. Um ah, that's fine. My cat is freaking with my thing anyway, so I'm gonna get him. Hey, Hercules. Hey, butthole. Stealing my thing. Goblin. Hercules. Okay. Wants to be a goblin. No cuddles. Just goblin. But yeah, here I'm just gonna explain like my book a little bit. So I got this at the Goodwill, which is like secondhand store here in the USA. And I got it for like $1, and it's like a really nice art book. Like, I mean, it is, like I said, a little bit like, here are the shapes of an owl, draw an owl. Like, there's definitely some instructions that are not as as done as other instructions. Um but yeah, so this one that I have right here is from this. Uh and as you can see, it's not exactly the same because I'm trying to make sure that I don't do them. Now I'm just explaining my book You're fine. I'm doing the instructions while you're gone. um, but yeah, no. So secondhand book that I got for like no money. Um, it is in fact like a big book of here are the shapes of an owl. Draw the owl, like that meme. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Um, it does have, as you can tell, like there is quite a bit of change from steps to step. Um, so to avoid just like straight up redrawing the dragon and like trying to copy the the actual like form that this is, uh I've been trying to make sure I draw them in different poses so that I'm following the instructions instead of just like redrawing the dragon. Uh so this is this one. I think it came out pretty good. And then I have one more. It's this one I did, but I didn't really finish it because this one it has a lot of detailing, like a lot, and I got bored, honestly. Um, but this is mine. I think it's pretty good. Other than like I didn't finish it, but like up until where I stopped working on it, I think it's pretty good. Thanks, Radius. Radius is my biggest fan. I appreciate the frick out of you. You know what? Somebody else I think said Yu-Gi-Oh! So like I'm sure I think it's because I did such a flat pose. Y'all are cute. Thank you. Appreciate you. Um, but yeah, no, I think it's because I did like a flat pose, like from just flat on the side, which I did because it was so different from this pose. But also, I think because I did that, it does end up looking a lot less dimensional than this one, which I think is where the like card style uh ideal is coming from. But I do like that one. And then after I got bored, I decided I would draw them smaller and work more on individual features. And that was when I did this one. Um, Here, I'm gonna turn the page again. And ta-da! Okay, pages aren't moving. But yeah, I like this one too. I think this one might be like my favorite dragon I've drawn ever, honestly. Because here, we can do a before picture. Because I know how to draw a very specific version of an anime dragon, and that is it. So here, we'll draw my very specific anime dragon. It's like that. It's got like a horse body. Big freaking back legs, tail, wings. Are you guys being mean? Alright, my cats have been wrestling real hard the last couple of days. And then you put little like ears on it. Give it big old anime eyes. There you go. There is my M&A dragon. So it's definitely like very cartoony and very like cutesy, like the My Little Pony version of a dragon. And I mean it's cute and fun, but also I want to draw these. I want to draw cool dragons. Yeah, kind of true. He's the Drago Puppo, the good old boyo Drago. But yeah, he's not really big and spooky or nothing. And if I made him blow fire at you, you'd go, "Aw," and not "ah." So, uh, but yeah, that's my before, and this is my after. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this book, guys. Are all dragons babies? Is that like a Germany lore thing? Okay, inform me. Inform me about how all dragons are babies. Oh, okay. Or in Radiant Slime. All right, here, let's start on this next one. So, the next one I have is I'm gonna turn the pages again. Ah, I see. I see. There. Dragons are in fact aminals. Just big spooky ones. Hmm. Yeah. I feel like this one is a lot like the first one in a different pose. I think maybe I will skip this one. It's cute, but I think if I'm just breaking them down, it's not gonna do very much. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Storm Dragon. Since you guys can't see the titles. Yeah. He got thighs. Or calves, I guess. Are you going to be sexually attracted to dragons now, Radius? I feel like people might call you on that one. Okay. Excuse me, because I am probably going to do like this while I'm drawing. So if that's gonna bug you, you can just listen. Uh until I tell you I'm showing off if you want. But I don't wanna scan 2 pages for every single dragon I do. Exactly, exactly. That's what I did for the stream title. Okay. I am okay, so yeah. Uh like I said, these are kind of like here. This is step 1, this is step 2, this is step 3. So I probably won't have to look at this a ton because a lot of the steps are written instructions apparently. But these are just like after examples, I think. of the written instructions. So, all right. So start with where we want the body to legs. If people are just mean to bisexual, like even in the gay community. So that's fair. Like I am a trans person. I'm non-binary, but that still makes me a trans person because nobody is non-binary at birth unless you are intersex, and I'm not. So that does in fact make me a trans person, but every binary trans person wants to argue me on that. Which is crazy. Like you would think for like it's just I don't know. It's a little bit like religion. I think just organized groups in general have a tendency to be unkind to other people. And whether or not you get considered one of their people is very subjective typically. So, yeah, I don't know. I think there's just a problem with the LGBTQ community being like an organization and a group and stuff now. Just is that groups are really good at infighting. But yeah, I think that happens to lots of different types of queer people. Yeah. Yeah, like lots of people will be like, "Oh, you're not gay. You just had sex with a man one time." It's like, what what do you think gay means? But okay. Also, I made this way too wide. Where's my eraser? Mine is gonna look like a duck. Blah. That. There we go. That looks better. Then these are gonna be the outside knees. Alright, step 2. Add lots of stuff. Kind of like a bird beak, nose, eye, a line for up the shoulder. I feel like I have seen that meme, and then when I saw it, I went on like I'm pretty sure that's not true because of the way that uh animal classifications are like categorized. Like I think the way that they are set up means that if you are a mammal, you cannot also be an insect. I think someone can correct me on that if I'm wrong. But I think because they are down different familial trees, I think mammals with six limbs are still mammals, unfortunately. It is fun though. It is a fun thought experiment. Yeah, people just get very attached to the way that they think things should be. Like I I talked about this very carefully with my friend because she is very attached to the Odyssey, like the Homer Odyssey. Don't ask. I don't know. She's just very obsessed with it. In like all of its forms. And so we are going to go see the movie with her for her birthday, and that's all cool. Um but she really wanted to talk to me about how different actors fit the characters in the movie we haven't seen yet. And let me tell you, people do that constantly. It's called typecasting, and it's annoying. Smile. Um, I don't like typecasting. I know someone's gonna come for me on that one, but typecasting annoys the crap out of me. And when people argue about how people aren't typecasted enough, it's like you are literally deciding whether or not that this will be a good actor for this part before you have any information. Like you're just making assumptions. It's like you're literally just making assumptions. They are an actor. It is their job to be different people. Ah, like, what do you think CGI budgets are for? It's definitely not all of the stupid, lazy CGI crap they be doing now. Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, the one that gets me. Okay, sorry. I know I'm supposed to be drawing dragons, but like, yes, yeah. So typecast is yeah, it's very similar, but it's basically when like you have a role with a very specific ideal for a character, and as opposed to casting someone who is going to do well with that character in that role, you pick somebody who like looks like them or acts like them in real life. Like you pick the actor based on the actual person that they are and how they appear physically as opposed to their job in acting. And that makes me annoyed. You know who gets this a lot is I always forget his name, but the guy Jim from The Office. He had that big Tom Clancy show, and that was really good, but nobody freaking watched it because everybody was like, "Oh, it's a Jim from The Office." Clearly, we're not gonna see him do well in a serious role. It's like, you have just made so many assumptions all at once, wrapped up into a little ball of ignorance. And it makes me so mad. For real. Like, I hate typecasting. I hate it so much. Obviously, I didn't go off on my friend like that when she was talking about it, but also I was like, you know? I feel like people just get mad about that stuff. Like I don't really want to like argue with you about it because I don't have a real opinion. I want to see the movie. Like I don't care. I don't care who they pick as actors. Like I feel like that should be their job, right? Like is to pick the actors. Like what do I care? Ah, badge. Like it almost feels like people think that they could like if they were running the movie it would be better and that's why they're upset. Like go be a movie director then. Go direct a freaking movie. Like the Odyssey is so old. You definitely could have made an Odyssey movie with your freaking friends in your backyard at any point in the last 20 years and nobody was going to call you on it. So, if you didn't do that, that's on you, I feel like. Everybody's been stuck inside. Or everybody was stuck inside, for a while. Yeah, exactly. It's like, bro. Well, it's so so that wasn't typecasting. I'm saying he wasn't typecasted. I'm saying people are typecasting him in their brains as not being able to do that because they have seen him in this show. So he wasn't typecast in that, but things that he is typecast in typically do a lot better for him. When he is in funny movies, it's typically a lot better for him financially or funny TV. Like he's in a couple of things that aren't just The Office. Yes, yes, that's what I mean. That's what typecasting is. You see Steve Buscemi and you expect Steve Buscemi. You don't expect him to be acting, right? Like that's what typecasting is. You assign an actor based on their actual presentation of themselves, as opposed to whether or not they're gonna do a good job. Hi, Michelle. Big baby cameo. Hi. Oh, oh. Look at the Michelle. I love you. Oh, bye bye. But yeah, sorry, I ranted about that for so long. I was supposed to be drawing. But no, yeah, that really annoys me when people do that. It's like it's so many assumptions all rolled up into one and like I get upset because there's so much to like disagree with before you even get to the argument because like I don't even want to have the argument in the first place. Like I don't not get it. Like I have ideas of characters in my brain, and sometimes people on the screen deviate from those, and I'm not always happy about it. But I also am not of the opinion that, like, I'm some freaking master storyteller and stories can only happen the way I want them to. And I feel like if you do that at all, like, there isn't a way for you to not be, like, dissing the story, basically. Like if you wanted a character be a character, why would you put a person that is not that character there? It's because you don't like that character. Like you don't think that it is worth having in your TV or your movie. because otherwise you are replacing a character that you enjoy with a person. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why people get so mad about that. Like, I mean, I do. I understand that it's an emotional reaction to people feeling like they're wrong, and that's shitty. Whatever. I get that that's shitty. But also, like, when you make it shitty for everybody else that you're wrong, like, that's when it's freaking annoying. Like, just let people enjoy TV. I heard this thing that I think is very true, and it was like media hasn't gotten worse, media watchers have gotten less forgiving. And I think that that is really freaking true because let me tell you, I have seen some movies that are absolute crap and people loved when they came out. Like, I'm gonna hurt lots of people with this one. I have tried to watch Star Wars so many times. I have the original box set on VHS, like as maybe even worth some money if I wanted to sell it or $20 or whatever. But I I can't get past the freaking 10 minutes of sand in the beginning. I just can't. I mean maybe I could now with ADHD medication, but before my ADHD medication, no. I was not about to sit there and watch them walk through the sand for 10 minutes. Like, and people love those movies. People love them because they are just good stories. People like the stories. It doesn't matter if the movie has 10 minutes of sand in the beginning. It's just that I don't want to watch the 10 minutes of sand. It's not a movie for me. Doesn't make it bad. I just, yeah. I mean, I feel like Cinema Sins is more of like, it's more of like a result of the thing that I'm talking about more than a catalyst, just because like they had enough viewers at the time that they came out that they were popular to other people that didn't watch so many movies. But also like they just yeah, that I feel like it's not just that, but kind of like the internet in general, like it's just really good at taking the big negative things off of an idea and condensing them for you. Like that's like literally what rage bait is. Um it's just here are the most aggravating parts of this thing. Have at it. So, like I have not seen that one because that is one of the ones that people around me argue about a lot. I don't want to have a reason to be part of that conversation. I'll be so for real, but I do know that people like that one. Or like I hesitate to even bring this up because like I don't want to give this theory more publicity. But also, I feel like probably people have mostly heard this one already. But like, there's like a huge like if you're not in the US, maybe you haven't, so but there's a huge conspiracy in the US that like everyone in the media is a trans person because of like how perfect they look or something. It's really stupid. And so every single person in the media gets transvestigated, which is like when people go and like put dots on your face or whatever to say you're a man. Um and it's crazy. It's crazy how many people will just be like, "Look, this woman has a chin, must be a man. This woman uh has body fat, must be a man. This man has a soft face, must be a woman." It's like, but yet I can't be a man. Like, I got a jaw. People are confusing. Yeah, that is a silly take. That is a big silly take. I mean, unless he's like a spy or something? Is he a spy? Spy, maybe that makes sense? But that's all I got. If he's a spy, usually special get. Ah, yeah, no, then that's silly. I was gonna say, if he's like a spy, usually special forces and stuff get trained to not have accents, I think. But other than that, well, that's just here in the US, so I don't know if that's true everywhere. Excuse me. Right. Guys, get to stare at my dragon for a second, cause my stomach is calling me to the freaking toilet. I swear I did have like a cute little laminated card at some point. It was just like no idea. Oh, no idea where that went. I swear I did have one, but yes, maybe I will find it when I move. Anyway, I will be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Bleh. Stare at my dragon while I'm gone. Tell them how cute they are. Alright, BRB. Radius, you are so sweet, but also, if I just end the stream now, I'm just gonna go back to laying down and being pathetic. So, uh, we're gonna at least finish this dragon. I got some painkillers here. I left my water in the kitchen. I'll be right back. Oof. Nah, okay, so, like, the thing is, ignore my freaking head, because I was in the shower. Uh, but, bleh. um, but yeah, the thing is, laws in the USA are stupid. And if you don't know this, they are different on a state by state basis than they are like for the whole country. And it really depends on which police catch you, whether or not stuff is illegal when it's like one or the other. Um, so here in my state, smoking some devil's lettuce and all that is very legal, like just for being an adult. Ah, so true. But also, that wouldn't fix my current issue, unfortunately, because my state does have it be very legal, and that is very cool. And usually, I get to make all of my stomach problems go away. But also, my new job needs me to pass a freaking drug test. Excuse me. And it is taking way longer than it's supposed to get processed. Which almost certainly means it's gonna come back negative, because, like, the longer they don't process it on time, the bigger chance it is that it just doesn't get processed on time. And kind of doubt, since, like, my employer paid for me and a bunch of people to get theirs done at the same time, I really kind of doubt that whoever they sent them to is going to just, like, say, hey, all these people, we didn't get to them, you need to make them take it again. Kind of assume, like, because it's not for the whole country. That's why. Because it's silly. Because laws are silly here. Because the whole country treats it like big spooky drugs, like injection drugs and drugs that will freak you up real bad. Um, and so so if I was working at, like, a place that was funded entirely by this state, it wouldn't matter. but because the place where I'm working gets some federal funding, yeah, it's for my work. It's for my new work because the place that I'm gonna go work gets federal funding. So yeah. So now, yeah, yeah, money makes the freaking USA run like crap. But yeah. Pain in my booty hole. It's not even like a federal building or anything, so I'm pretty sure as soon as I pass, like, it's just a paperwork thing and I'm fine. And that is what my manager seemed to imply also. But uh, I'm just waiting for it to come back so that I know I don't have to take it again. And now I am also oh god, I not stand that guy. Rose, have you guys seen? No, wait, here. We're gonna do. We're gonna do show and tell today. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will change my freaking category and we'll just like chat for a bit because I do feel kind of shitty. Ugh. But look at my dragons. They're so cute. Please and thank you. Okay, cool. I'll work on them more later. And we can just sit and chat because yeah, I do feel kind of shiz. But yeah, also on top of that, I have Aunt Flo visiting me this week. My ovaries are the ones cramping, not my stomach. So now everything on my insides feels like crap. And I can't really do anything about it because regular painkillers don't work so good on me. Because I have a really high drug tolerance, just genetically. I haven't done a bunch of drugs or nothing. Just like they have to give me extra Novocaine at the dentist and crap like that. Yeah, that is very true. I mean, like, if you look it up, the amount of like money you would have to make from like the beginning of money is crazy. And here, I was gonna show you, there's this graphic. This gonna make everybody really mad. Because it made me really mad. Okay. This is a visualization of Elon Musk's wealth based on oh anyway, sorry, there's like computer controls, so I was figuring it out. But basically it's like a freaking large bar. It's a graph by engaging data and it's a visualization of like how much money Elon Musk actually has compared to like everybody and everything else. Yeah, kinda. And like half his projects are fake, like kinda just annoying. But let me not cover my face with this. Okay. Ta-da! So Elon Musk. And this is the this number is wrong, but they do have his updated wealth on the timeline. So, uh, keep that in mind that this timeline is like a little outdated. So it's not even like accurate to how big his wealth is right now. Like it's even bigger than this. Um, so yeah, let's start. This is uh this little pixel, if you can see that in the center of the circle, that represents $1,000. So this little purple square, that is uh the annual US household income in 2023. So like where most people made money in 2023, they made that much for their whole house. That orange square is what $1 million looks like. So that's how close anybody is to being a millionaire if they spend no money. Um we we get paid exactly the same, but also this is the average earnings of that was sarcasm, by the way. The average earnings of both men and women college graduates. Um so I get to be in this statistic. Uh this square is the net worth of 1% of all US households. So out of our millions of people, 1% of our households is only this much. And this is the net worth of 0.1% of US households. So, like, here, I think that last one is said kind of funny. So, like, they're saying 1% of all people make this much, and 0.1% of all people make this much. So, less than 0.1% of all people make more than this. Blue square. This rectangle is $100 million. All right. You see this bar that's coming up? This bar that's coming up is every single uh every single dollar that Elon Musk has on this graph, which again is only billions, not trillions. So, yeah. So this is the cost of a super tanker worth of oil. The cost of a Boeing airplane. LeBron James and Cristiano Ronaldo put together. The net worth of Tiger Woods for his whole life. $1 billion right there. He has 1,000 times that much on this graph. So that's the cost of the Burj Khalifa building. The whole building. Guys, we're like not even 0.5% through. That's all of the total ad revenue for CNN, Fox News, and MSNBC for a year. Which are like our big 3 news broadcasting stations, if you didn't know that. This is how much Oprah Winfrey is worth. Oprah Winfrey is worth less than 0.5% of Elon Musk. Oprah. She's literally a household name. And all of this doesn't even have statistics because they couldn't find stuff to put in here. That's the tuition. Yeah, Yeah, no, Oprah's worth a lot of money. She had like a bunch of book tours and like she had like a cookware set. Like Oprah has a big diversified portfolio of things. Um including her big television show that was starring her. Yeah. Yeah, I knew what you meant. You're good. But so this is the tuition for every single student at the California University. Um or the University of California. So the tuition, not like what they're paying right now, tuition for all of the students that are currently attending. Uh so he could send everybody in California to school for like less than half a percent. This is a 40-foot shipping container full of $100 bills. So like half the size of a football field shipping container, like like 3, 4 stories long shipping container full of $100 bills. That's not even half a percent. It's still not even half a percent. Here, just past half a percent is the total annual income for 100,000 US households together. The total annual income for 100,000 average US households. So, if anybody's wondering where all our money is going, why you can't earn any, this is 100,000 households that are just barely over 0.5% of the cash we let Elon Musk have. Sorry, apparently I'm political when I'm hurty, but this is what we're doing now because this made me mad. So this is the net worth of the bottom 33% of all Americans at 2/3 of a percent. I know. I feel like I have seen so many people make that comparison that like if we were in France, Elon would have his head cut off by now. Like it's crazy. I mean, like and also economists have done like studies on how much money an individual can realistically spend over their lifetime, and it's nowhere near billions. Like, even if you want to buy a bunch of crazy shit and live really comfortably, you don't need billions of dollars to do that. Like, it's actually crazy. And now he has a trillion. So, yeah, that's 33% of all Americans at the bottom of the ladder. Uh, if we scroll to about a little over 1%, this is the cost of a Gerald Ford class aircraft carrier. So like Air Force One, like our big military carriers. So true. Jesus loved like prostitutes and poor people. That's in the Bible, you guys. It is. He said that they were better than all the rich people because at least they were freaking trying. That little blue square is the average worker's lifetime salary in the US. That is all the money an average person in the US makes over their entire life. is that blue square. That little tiny blue square right there. This. That is what you have to look forward to because of this guy. Okay, here, hold on. It's really bad, you guys. Oh, I clicked off of it, I think. Yeah. Okay. So, this is the sale of all eggs. All eggs. For a whole year. Guys, eggs are not cheap. I went to the store and almost spent $5 on like 12 eggs the other day. It's not cheap. This is all eggs that get sold all year. Not even 2%, like not even 1.5%. This is the cost of the whole Tokyo Olympics. Not the games, not the stadium, the whole Olympic contest in 2024. Or sorry, 2020. 2024 was a different one. This is the whole Olympic contest. What the frick, guys? Why? Why is everyone letting this happen? It's crazy. Don't be the people letting this happen. Hate Elon Musk with me. Or let's see, what's even the next one? So true, bro. Like just learning about how crap everything is. Like I grew up thinking like I'm not kidding, guys. I grew up in a cute little suburb, and when my parents weren't divorced, like I basically was living like the most sweet little oblivious life up in the country ever. And then my parents got divorced and I moved and I realized that I was living in the suburbs. And everything does not work like the suburbs everywhere. Um and if you don't know what I'm talking about, the suburbs in the US are basically like all of the very white gentrified areas that are expensive cookie cutter little houses. Um that's where I lived. I lived like where I was the darkest person in the whole town. Not kidding. Like me. I'm not that dark. I've been in the sun recently. Like it's so crazy. This is the lifetime salary of a surgeon, you guys. A surgeon. Like a whole surgeon. I mean, that's a whole other debate, but also like why we be spending so much money on like sports when we're all medically falling apart? That doesn't make any sense. Like the neurosurgeon at my university made a third of what the basketball coach did. Like the top neurosurgeon at my university at a teaching hospital made 1/3 of what our basketball coach did. And basketball wasn't even like our high sport. It was like I think the football coach made way more than that. Um yeah, exactly. I uh I am almost certain I have not so subtly heard people call my father the N-word there. Um my grandmother maybe has af like when my mom and my dad were not getting along. Yeah, but like why? Shouldn't the school get that cuz it's a school team? Like they're literally trying to fund the sports program at the school doing the sports. Isn't that the point of making money on the sports programs? No, apparently it's to pay the coaches. Oh yeah, this tick underneath the surgeon's lifetime salary, that's the total salary of all surgeons. The total annual salary of all surgeons in the US. All of them. Like, as one point, we're still, like, not even to 2%, guys. Like, why, I don't understand why this doesn't make more people mad. Like, I get. Hi, Michelle. Like, I get feeling like you can't do anything because the US is really good at propaganda, but also, like, yeah, if we were in France, Elon would have his head cut off, I think, probably, allegedly. Hi, I miss you. Ugh. Anyway, here, let's keep going. Oh, bye, Michelle. Sorry, I don't know why my screen is flickering. I see it doing that. I don't know if it's doing that for you guys or this is the Department of Energy's annual budget. The department that handles our oil and electricity. This is their whole annual budget at under 2% of Elon Musk's. And again, this is under 2% of $1,000 billion, not 1 trillion. If you want to make it a trillion, you got to add an extra zero on the front of all these numbers. A whole extra zero. Oh god. Yeah, and we let all that freaking food from the like go to waste because we just didn't want to give it to the World Health Organization. Like we're in a freaking spot right now. That's also part of why I'm doing this right now. Cause like if anybody besides Radius is watching, like you should be mad. Like if anybody here in the US watches this, like you should be mad. It shouldn't be something where you feel like it's cool for some guy to just have all of this because you know what? Like, I'm trying to remember the statistic, but you would have to make like more than $100 every single day for all of the time money has existed. Not our money in the US, all money. You would have to make more than $100. I don't remember what the exact number is. I'm so sorry. If people want to call me on that, go right ahead and look it up because you should be looking stuff up yourself anyway. But also, uh, yeah, no. You would have to make more than $100 for the entire time that all money has existed because money has not existed for a billion years. Money has existed for millions of years. And that's if you are going to, like, say that there are some really old caveman things that count as money. So, if you want to go by, like, just, like, Anglo-Saxon type of money, that's only, like, thousands of years. So, think about this. He has $1 trillion, guys. More than $1 trillion, which means to get to $1 trillion, you would have to make $1 billion a year for all of the time that Anglo-Saxon money has existed. Like, how do people not get that that's stupid? I don't understand why people don't get that it's stupid to let anyone have that much money. Like, I'm telling you guys, the government does not have as much money as this guy. Our whole government. Because he has all of the money. Guys, like, do you, like, think about how the economy works, okay? the only reason anybody's economy goes into a recession or a depression or whatever is because of averages, right? So if there is one guy making billions of dollars a year, we will never look like we're in a recession. Never. Because his number statistic is so far as an outlier that it is impossible for the rest of us to look like we are in a recession. Like, that is something economists have said. You don't have to take my word for it. You can go read. I know people don't like that anymore, but like, you can. And like, it's insane. Like, he doesn't need us to run the whole economy. He can be the whole economy by himself. The rest of us are literally negligible compared to him, compared to just him. Yep. Yep. That might be the statistic that I saw before, but I didn't want to say something that I didn't remember right, so I was just doing math. But no, it's a crazy amount of money, you guys. It's an unreasonably crazy amount of money. Like, it's a hard to visualize amount of money. Like, did you guys remember that this big blue background is his block? Like, did you even remember that? Because we are 2% through this block. That's the total annual revenue of McDonald's, which is a worldwide corporation. That's the total sales of all bread for a year. That's the lifetime salary of a dentist. You know, the people that scalp you, the people that literally, like, don't take your insurance and take all your money instead. Dentists. Dentists make this much for their whole life. And then under that is the annual salary of all dentists. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He's a stupid guy. Like, I'm not like I'm not immune. I used to like him. I thought Teslas were cool once. But like, not anymore. Can't like why is nobody allowed to change their mind? I don't get it. Change your mind and hate Elon Musk with me, please. This is the revenue of Starbucks, guys. Annual revenue of the freaking place that charges you $14 for not a coffee. This is the whole annual revenue of their company. The whole company. Not the person, the company. Not the CEO, not the like high manager, not stockholders. The whole annual revenue of the company. Yeah, this is the office revenue for the Marvel Cinematic Universe from 2008 to 2024. Every single box office dollar that Marvel has gotten since I was 8 is right here at 2.5%. And again, if you want to talk about right now, that's 0.25% because he has 1,000 times this much money now in 2 years. It took him 2 years to get 1,000 times this much money because he's not playing fair, you guys. He's not. And when you have that much money, you don't have to here. And isn't that freaking stupid? Exactly. And everybody is very aware of that. And still, there are people on there arguing with bots for rage content. Like, that just are just not even thinking about the They are literally part of the problem. It's so crazy, you guys. It's so crazy living here because, I also acknowledge that, like, there's a lot of really cool stuff about living here. And up until now, I kind of thought, like, most of that stuff was probably fixable. Eventually, maybe not like in my lifetime, all of it, but like eventually. And this, and the fact that everybody is not freaking mad, like, this makes me worried, you guys, about like our whole country. I know that sounds dramatic, but I feel like this is pretty dramatic. Like, we are at 0.25% of his current wealth. Because again, he has 1,000 times as much money as is on this graph. In 2 years. In 2 years, he made 1,000 times as much money as is on this graph. Doesn't that make people mad? Like, you are never going to get to have that money. Never. No one is. Not the government, not the freaking Department of Energy, not our freaking immigration system that really needs it. And everybody who loves Elon Musk wants to tell us about how the immigration system is broken and everybody's jumping the border and all that crap. But you know what he could do? Is give the immigration system 0.25% of his net wealth, and they would have as much money as the whole Marvel box office since I was 8. Why does that not make more people mad? Stupid. This is the gross amount spent on gasoline in all of Texas, which, by area, is our largest state. And also does not have a lot of public transportation, because we do not have a lot of public transportation down here in the South. So that is like probably the biggest state for gasoline, if I had to guess, which is why it's here. And that's $32 billion, guys. 32. Not 1,000. Not 1,277, which is what he has on this. Or sorry, is it 2027? Or 1,227? I can't read. I'm mad. And a little bit dyslexic, but like, you guys don't have to listen to me saying the numbers wrong to see the numbers. Like, they're just right here. And again, this is a graphic on engagingdata.com. And it's literally just a visualization of other data. So this is all like verified information. Over here. This is all verified information. Just somebody took it and made it a graph so that you could look at it. And yeah, here, let's see. Yeah, we have to scroll for a while because apparently there's nothing that exists as a reasonable metric between like 2 and 4% or something. Okay, yeah. This is the amount that Elon Musk bought all of Twitter for. It's 3.5%. So 0.35% of his current wealth. This is what Twitter was worth when he bought it. Not now, when he bought it. And let's see. This is the annual sales of pizza. This is the annual sales of all pizza. You guys realize that pizza is like such an American food that like nobody even remembers that it comes from Italy. Like, and it's not the same. Like, it's so not the same. And I've bought pizza probably more than I have bought other fast food in like the last 3 months. Cause I probably bought pizza 2 or 3 times. And Like, I just don't go out to eat very much. But even I buy pizza. There's a really nice pizza place down the street from me. This is all pizza. All of it. For a whole year. Elon Musk could have everybody not pay for pizza for a year. For 0.38%. Not even a whole percent of his current wealth. 0.35%. Less than a percent of his current wealth would buy every single person in the US free pizza for a year. Do you get how insane that is? Like, I feel like people really don't get it. I love this graphic because it's such a good visualization. And if you haven't seen it, you should go and look at it because it's insane, you guys. I love pizza. I can't imagine there are people in the US like that aren't like vegans or something that eat less pizza than me, honestly. Like I eat pizza maybe once a month and I kind of assume for Americans that's pretty standard. Like there are millions of us, you guys. Like people have pizza parties at school. People like people give pizza out as like shitty rewards at work because they're just people love pizza, you guys. Like here in the US it is a big cultural thing actually. Like we don't have a lot of culture. Pizza? We all love pizza. Like even vegans make like knockoff pizzas and will tell you about how great their cauliflower freaking BS is because everyone likes pizza. It's so good. Everybody likes it and it's not even that bad for you unless you buy it with a bunch of freaking grease and crab. Oh, thank you, Rain Slade. Sorry, Rayanne. I'm gonna butcher that. I'm sorry, Rayanne Slade. But appreciate you anyway. Sorry for butchering your name, but yeah, no, I don't get why this doesn't make more people mad. And then like, here, let's see. Okay, this is the size of Harvard University's government endowment. This is all the money that we give to Harvard. 0.4%. 0.4% of its current wealth. Our top school in the whole US gets 0.4% of his net worth to run the whole school with millions of students because they also have an online university. I mean, you can talk about preferences or whatever and say Harvard's not that great, and I will probably agree with you, but also, like, ratings wise, and I know our ratings are kind of rigged, so like I'm not by any means saying this is like our best school for sure. Like I kind of think it depends on what you're going for mostly, but also this is what we have decided as a community. Like it, I guess we don't have a Department of Education anymore, but when we did, um, they said this was our best school based on and objective evaluations that they decided. So take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, this is all the money that they get all year. It's crazy, you guys. Let's see. Where's even the next tick? Because we have to scroll over a little bit, I think. Yeah, we gotta get like to 5% of his trillions. Let's see. Or sorry, 0.5% of his trillions. 5% of his billions. Because again, 2 years ago, this is what he was worth. 2 years ago, he was worth 1/1000th of the $1 trillion he is worth now. Like, even that is like He has 1,000 freaking. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, first time chatter. And also, yeah, no. Everybody should come hate this guy with me. Like, it's insane. The graph is so good. Again, the graph is here. I'm gonna put the freaking website on the screen so you guys can see, because yeah, the graph is so good. I feel bad not like having a better. Here, you know what? I'll put it in the chat and I'll pin it. And then I'll get in trouble in the algorithm. It'll be great. Oh, can I not pin it? Why is it not gonna let me? Okay. Okay, well, it's not gonna let me, so I will still put it on the screen. But if you want to go find that in the chat, you can. Here, I will still put it on the screen. Because, yeah, no, this is stupid, you guys. It's stupid. It's not like, haha, funny, stupid. It's like actually ridiculous. Like, like if I wasn't the R word, I would use the R word. Like, it's crazy, guys. Look at how much freaking money he has. Like, it's not like people aren't mad for no reason. Like, he has a stupid amount of money. It's stupid. There is no person who needs that much money. There is no business who needs that much money, much less an individual. Yeah, yep, that's all true. Here, hold on. Let me put the freaking link up so that I. Oh, hold on. I gotta change the color because it's freaking white right now and you won't be able to see it. Okay. Oh, I have to make that opaque. Is it not opaque by default? Thank you, freaking Streamlabs. Oh, I forgot to change my category. Oops, sorry, guys. We are, in fact, no longer doing art because I'm upsetty. There we go. Okay, there, now you can see it. Oh, I don't move my face. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Now, if anybody wants to look at this themselves, yeah, there is the link. It's also in the chat, but it won't let me put the link. But okay. So this 5% is the total sales of all fresh fruit for a year. The total sales of fruit, you guys. Have you bought a fruit recently? It's not cheap. Eating healthy here is freaking expensive now. Like, this is all fruit. All of it. Right here. 0.5%. 0.5% of his current wealth to buy everyone fresh fruit for a year. Like, Elon could literally pay for all of us to have everything we need forever. Like, how do people not get that? Like, it's crazy. Like, Elon can fund the country right now. Like, this is the annual budget of the Department of Transportation. Exactly. Like, he has so much money that he can afford to set up internet systems in rural areas. Do you guys get how big a deal that is for people? Like that's a crazy amount of that's a crazy amount of use case, right? And if he was doing it with the government, it probably would have gone better. Because I don't know if you guys have seen how the Starlink crap has gone, but a lot of it is shady. A lot of it is like, oh, did you guys know that Elon Musk is secretly data mining everybody who has Starlink? Did you not like think about that when you replaced Google? Like, duh. It's like, don't give individuals that much freaking power, you guys. It's crazy. Yeah, that's true. You can get $1,000 for blinking and not have as much money as this guy. You could get $1,000 for every day of your life, and you would have like on app. Here, you know what? Here, we'll look it up. I'm gonna turn the freaking graph off for just a second, cause uh I'm sure my number is outdated. How many million people are in the oh wait, that's not what I was gonna look up. I was gonna look up how many days are in the average human life. Yeah. So the average human lifetime is 27,000 days long. Do you hear that? 27,000. Not million, not 100 million, 27. So you can get $1 million for free for every day of your life, and you will have not $1 trillion, not $1 billion. You will still have millions of dollars. Like, yeah, you have to get $37 million a day. Yeah, here. Or sorry, I think it is just barely a billion because I said 20,000. Yeah, so yeah, on what? Fake robots that don't work? Have you guys seen his robots recently? Cause I think there was like a big thing here at this last Google conference where he literally brought people dressed in suits and tried to convince like stock and shareholders that they were robots. Like he was literally trying to scam them. And everybody just blows past that. Everybody's just like, oh, he's just not ready yet. He just needs more time. He's just like, do you see how many resources he has? There should be no reason that this guy can't get stuff done. Except that he's stupid. This is the budget for the Department of Transportation. This is 0.6% of his current wealth. All of our budget of transportation. Like, isn't that insane? Ah, here, hold on. I'll change my freaking category. Okay. It's it's actually crazy how little he gets done. Like, do you guys I don't even know like how many people who watch me are even old enough to remember this because I think probably a lot of my viewers are younger than me besides Radius. Um but like actually I think we decided Radius is a little younger than I don't remember. Anyway, um but I don't know if you guys can even remember this. That wasn't even the thing I was going to bring up. I was just going to say like back in like 2015 when people were actually like excited about this guy, he said we were going to go to the moon by 2020. By 2020 to like live. And we were going to be on our way to Mars. That was 6 years ago. And you know what? He's given up pretty much. Like he sold space like SpaceX is a government contractor now. You didn't know that? Um SpaceX is literally part of NASA. So everybody that's like SpaceX is better than NASA, SpaceX is part of NASA now. It's literally a government contractor, which means that they do stuff instead of NASA for NASA. They are literally NASA now. And you know who's not taking us to the moon anytime soon? NASA. Because that's dangerous and they are an observatory. They are an observation program almost exclusively. Like, ah, mad. Like, this all makes me so mad, you guys. Okay, here. Let's get more mad. So, again, this is not even 10%. Not even 10% of 1/1000th of his wealth because again, this graph is from 2 years ago when he was worth 1/1000th of what he is now. Like imagine if you multiplied your money by 1,000. I bet that would be freaking great for you, right? And I bet it's still not $1 million. Bet it's probably not $1 billion. I bet it's almost certainly not $1 trillion. This guy has $1 trillion. He has 1,000 times as much money as is on this graph, and he made that in 2 years. Like, that's just stupid. We shouldn't let this happen. We just shouldn't. Like, there should be no way for that to even come about. It's crazy. It's crazy and stupid. This is the lifetime salary of the average tip worker. So, waiters, waitresses, this is about how much they make all of their life, not annually, their whole life. This is all waiters and waitresses in the US. 2.2 million people. 2.2 million people could have their entire life salary paid off with 0.6% of the money that Elon has right now. And we can't have universal basic income? Like, he can give us universal basic income. He can give everyone universal basic income. And it wouldn't even break a sweat for him. Like, he can fund our government, you guys. Like, this is a crazy, I really need people to understand how crazy this amount of money is. Like, anybody who is watching me right now, like, I need you to realize that this is stupid. Like, be mad. Be mad. Like, tell people how stupid it is. And if someone tries to tell you that it's not, like, because he worked so hard, say any of the things that I've said. Any of them. Like, tell them that he could fund the government, tell them that he could pay for every starving children in the every starving child in the whole of the US to eat, tell them that he could fund our Department of Energy, like by himself. Like everybody's talking about gas prices. This guy could literally bring gas prices down by himself. Right now. Wouldn't take anything. He could do that because he has that much money. Like you want something to fix gas? Like, here's the guy. Here's the guy that can do all of that. He has more money than our whole government combined. By thousands. By thousands of times. Like he could pay off the US national debt. Did you guys realize that? The US national debt is like $1 trillion. He could pay every single country we owe money to. All of them. Right now. We could have no deficit. None. And it would take him like 10% of his wealth. And yeah, that's a lot of money. But it's crazy that he even can. Like, even if it was all of his money, that would be insane. Like, and it's 10%. Like, it's stupid, you guys. Like, here. Like, I'm gonna have to probably go kind of soon-ish, but like, let's scroll further down so we can get to like these really freaking crazy ones. Okay. So this is 30%. And this is where of 30% of his billions, by the way, not his trillions, 30% of his billions. So this is like 3% of his current wealth. Because again, billion to trillion, you just moved to zero, you guys. Like it's like this is 1,000 billion. So you multiply it by 100, you move to zero. I mean, and you're at 1 trillion and he has 11. So you're still a little bit off, but it's close, right? So yeah. This is all of the money everyone in the US spends on new cars for a year. He could buy everyone a Tesla. He could buy everyone a Tesla. He could just give them away for free. It would not hurt him. It would cost 3% of what he is worth to have every single person who buys a car this year just have a car for free. Exactly! Like, everybody's complaining about the freaking birth rates. It's like, guys, I can't afford groceries. What do you expect me to do? Like, pain in my butt living here lately, you guys. Like, I really like it here. I think that I get to be a little queerby and like, say all the things that I like to say is really cool. But that has also not even really been the case lately. Cause like, yeah, people are getting in trouble for crap like that here. That's crazy. Yeah. This is the lifetime salary of everyone in Illinois, which is a northern state. Our northern states have typically better income, if you didn't know that. So, this is the lifetime salary of the state of Illinois. This one down here is the annual salary of every single person who works in Illinois. This is the salary of the state itself, right? This is how much it costs to run Illinois. This is every single person who works in Illinois. If you live in Illinois, you are only a part of 3% of his max wealth. Like, you are one citizen amongst your entire workforce that is worth 3% of his wealth. Your whole state. Like, be mad. Fuck. Excuse me. This is all healthcare in California. One of our biggest welfare states. This is all of the money we spend on healthcare in California for a year. At 3% of his trillions. And then they have another gap because it's hard to find stuff. Oh, I missed one. This is the max amount that the Home Depot was ever worth. The Home Depot! The place where old guys go to buy wood. Do you know how much fucking money wood is, you guys? Wood is expensive. I know how to make furniture, and I was kind of sketched out by how much furniture costs because I gotta move, right? I was like, maybe I'll go to the Home Depot and buy some wood. I could make some chairs or something, like some little stools. Wouldn't that be cute? No, it would cost me more money to buy the wood for the stools than it would cost me to just buy the stools. Like, the Home Depot is not a cheap place to be. They have power tools, they have freaking installation prices. Like, this is the max market cap. Like, the market cap is like the most amount of money that they have ever been evaluated at. Right here at 3% of his current wealth. Guys, 3%. This is if you were born like before everything was digital, this is like an American classic store. Like, people go here for freaking everything. Like, I go here still just for random crap because I live in a place that doesn't have a lot of stores and there is a Home Depot here. There are so many Home Depots. This is the most they've ever been worth. Not what they're worth now, the most they have ever been worth. 3%. Elon Musk could have run Home Depot. He could have bought Home Depot at its market cap for 3%. Like, honestly, I don't see why if he's really doing the whole authoritarian thing, I don't see why he doesn't just buy all our companies. Like, I don't want to give him any freaking ideas, but also, like, it's crazy how much he could just blink at and say, that's mine. Like, it's an insane amount of stuff, you guys. Or here, let's see, this one. Oh, this is this is the biggest, this is the market cap, so like the total value at their peak of Costco. The warehouse store that sells you water and beds. Like, Costco, you guys. Like, I'm sure my Costco is worth like millions of dollars. This is the most Costco has ever been worth. And it was 3.5% of his current net wealth. For 3.5% of his current net wealth, he could wreck Costco too. Let's see, what's the next one? And we gotta scroll a little bit, because again, there are some big old gaps in here where even with his billions of dollars, they didn't have realistic things to find to put in this graph to make you think about things, because there just aren't that many things that are worth this much money. Like, in the whole world, you guys. Like, the Burj Khalifa was way back at the beginning. Do you remember that? Do you remember the Burj Khalifa was on this list? Like that was like less than 1%. The whole building. Like the biggest, fanciest building in the whole world. This guy could fix our housing crisis. Like, overnight. By just building houses. And instead, we're like giving him credit for fucking up cars? Like, that's ridiculous. Be mad. Be mad, people. Anyway, hold on. Yeah, and then see, there's like the second 50% of this graph is just filling out this freaking chart. And look, I think there's a square in here somewhere. Hold on. I passed it. Oh, I think it just says you're 75% of the way through. Because they didn't have anything to put here. Which, again, is 7% of his current wealth because he has 1,000 times as much money as is on this graph. 1,000. Not 100, not 10. 1,000 times as much money as is on this graph. He has this money 1,000 times. Oh yeah, I passed it, but... Yeah, here's the little marker that says, woohoo, you made it through 75% of his wealth. Oh, maybe it's not on 75. Is it on here something? Yeah, it's on 80. Yeah. So once we get past 50, they don't really even have any markers for 1,000th of the money that he has now, because this is where they stop having reasonable things that you can visualize for his money, is way back here. Way, way, way back here at like 45%. And again, way, way, way back here at like 45%. Hold on. I think I missed this one. So the last thing that they have is like a reasonable and massive air quotes visualization in this chart before they just show you how much money he has because they can't like put reasonable graphics in here anymore. This is the annual donations of everyone in the US to charity. Everyone. Charity donations are tax deductible, guys. Do you know how many people donate to charity just to get like money off on their taxes? Like, I've thought about doing that. And I do not make that much money. Like, this is all the money we give to all charities for a year. He could give he could give every charity all the money everyone gives them all year for 4% of his current wealth. And again, apparently he can just make 900,000 times that much. Oh god. You know what? Honestly, I kind of hate Apple. I'm sorry. That's a whole other thing. It's you guys can all like be mad at me now, but um he could. That wouldn't bother me any. Maybe he'd let Procreate be like a real app. Anyway, I don't know how much Apple is worth. But yeah. So and then all the way here at the end, this is again 1,227 billion. 1,227 billion, which means multiply this by 10 with me. Okay. He has. Okay, do it again. Do it one more time. Okay, so you multiplied everything by 1,000? Yeah. You see $1 trillion? Because you should. Yep. Yep. That's why I said 3 times. Sorry, I was just being a little semantic. But yeah. Oh, is 1,000? I'm stupid. I'm reading wrong. Okay, hold on. So this is, so Yeah, take a decimal off the numbers I've been saying, because I moved everything over a decimal point. I'm sorry. Radius is totally right. I'm a little dyslexic, excuse me. But you guys are staring at this, right? Like, so all the like visual percentages and stuff are all the same. Like this is $1 trillion. So actually, you know what? It's still, you still get to move everything just over a decimal. Uh because he has 11 trillion now. Not not uh not one. So I I did my math wrong, but it's still right for what he has right now. On accident. Admittedly on accident, but it is still right for what he has right now, cuz yeah, he has 10 times this much money. 10 times. Sorry for saying 1,000 cuz I read the freaking number wrong. Uh like that's not that not insane to people? Actually, I think I just switched the numbers in my brain because I was doing the math right. I must have just said the wrong thing. Sorry. Sometimes ADHD is funny. Uh, but yeah. No, this is like a crazy amount of money, you guys. Yeah, like it's insane. It's actually like just a stupid crazy amount of money. And yeah, thank you people for indulging me in my little spite rant cuz frick, dudes. It's just stupid. Like it's just stupid. There isn't I don't have other things to say about it. It's just dumb. So, yeah. On that note, thank you for being mad with me. Be mad. Take this mad with you and do stuff with it, please. Because I don't want this to have gotten even bigger by the time I care about it again. Um, I would prefer uh for somebody to do something about this. Like an angry mob or sorry, not an angry mob. I'm not advocating violence on the internet. Angry mob in Minecraft? Frick. Angry Mod in what's that freaking game he thinks he's so good at? Path of Exile, is that it? Freaking dummy. He's so stupid. He's so stupid, you guys. Literally, like him and yeah, it's literally just like if you want to know how stupid he is, go just listen to him actually talk about anything these days. Like he still does public interviews about things. People can hear the things that he says. It's not hard. They're mostly public record. Because he likes being public. So just go listen to him, you guys. Like, he's stupid. I can tell he's stupid. I'm not like a genius or anything, but like, I love this. I love this not because I think it's a good idea, but because like this is the kind of mad people should be. And this is not even a guy from our country, you guys. Like this person is in a completely different country. And this person is just mad, like me, because you should be mad. Like, mad. Anyway. On that note, be mad, but be good people. Do both at the same time, and maybe this guy will leave. Anyway, thank you, Stitches, for holding it all together, and appreciate all of you. Thank you for tuning in with me today. Uh, yeah, not advocating violence, advocating for freaking change, cause like, God, frick, words that I shouldn't say on the internet. Anyway, yeah, be good. Be good to yourselves. Yeah. all of that stuff that Radius said, except for allegedly. And yeah. Put your gas mask on before you help anybody else with theirs. There's a reason they say it on the airplanes. Be nice to you, be nice to each other, be nice to all the people that aren't this guy. Everybody that's not this guy. And maybe we can come out the other side of this eventually. And I will see you guys next week. Appreciate the frick out of you. Thanks for letting me sit and chat with you, instead of doing our usual today, because yeah, I didn't feel so good, but I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully I'm feeling better, and bye!